ServSafe Manager Test Practice Test. Question 1. Documentation for dry storage humidity must include 90%, 10%, 30%, 50% to 60%. Dry storage humidity should be between 50 to 60%. Question 2. One must always check minimum internal temp for stuffed meat for 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Stuffing and stuffed meats require 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 3. A manager must ensure that ready-to-eat food storage is handled by top shelf, with raw meat, under poultry, bottom shelf. Root food should be stored at the top of the fridge. Question 4. How should a food handler manage safe temperature for eggs for hot holding? 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit 68 degrees Celsius, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot-held eggs require 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 5. The definition of NSF mark significance in the FDA Food Code is food quality, low price, equipment safety standards, fast shipping. NSF ensures equipment is easy to clean and safe. Question 6. What defines the standard for condition for bacterial growth? Moisture, low protein, high acidity, cold temperature. Bacteria need moisture, water activity, to grow. Question 7. What is the critical limit for MSDS purpose? Work schedules, food recipes, chemical safety info, inventory lists. Material safety data sheets, now SDS, provide chemical safety details. Question 8. When monitoring chlorine sanitizer concentration, one must look for 10 ppm, 500 ppm, 200 ppm, 50 to 99 ppm. Standard chlorine concentration is 50 to 99 ppm. Question 9. In the context of food safety, cooking temperature for seafood involves 155 degrees Fahrenheit 68 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit 63 degrees Celsius, 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit 57 degrees Celsius. Seafood should be cooked to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 10. Which action is necessary for reheating TCS food temperature? 155 degrees Fahrenheit 68 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit 63 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit 57 degrees Celsius, 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. TCS food for hot holding must be reheated to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 11. How does glove changing frequency affect food safety? Every hour, every 4 hours, when they get wet, once a day. Gloves must be changed every 4 hours during constant use. Question 12. The safest method for internal temp for roast beef is 145 degrees Fahrenheit 63 degrees Celsius for 4 minutes, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Roasts require 145 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 minutes for safety. Question 13. A failure in symptom requiring exclusion can lead to cough, headache, jaundice, fatigue. Food handlers with jaundice must be excluded and reported. Question 14. What defines the standard for delivery rejection criteria? Cold temperature, ice crystals on frozen food, intact packaging, correct label. Large ice crystals suggest time temperature abuse/thawing. Question 15. The primary concern with floor material requirement is carpeted, rough, absorbent, smooth and durable. Kitchen floors must be non-absorbent and smooth. Question 16. Identify the correct statement about shelf stock tag retention: 90 days, 30 days, 60 days, 180 days. Tags must be kept for 90 days after the last shellfish was served. Question 17. A food safety manager must remember that delivery rejection criteria is: correct label, ice crystals on frozen food, cold temperature, intact packaging. Large ice crystals suggest time temperature abuse/thawing. Question 18. The definition of handwashing scrub time in the FDA Food Code is: 20 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, 5 seconds, 30 seconds. Scrub hands and arms for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Question 19. In the context of food safety, safe temperature for ground pork involves 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 68 degrees Celsius. Ground pork requires 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 20. To prevent illness, reheating TCS food temperature must be 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 68 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. TCS food for hot holding must be reheated to 165 degrees Fahrenheit.